Hey class, hi, hello, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam and khambagani to all of you. Welcome to today's class, and as you all know, this is your construction. We are starting the topic construction today, and this is your first session. In this session, we will be talking about first drawing the angle bisector, and once we get to know how do you draw the angle bisector, then we can clearly draw all the angles which can be drawn using the help of a compass and a scale, right? So we'll also learn about drawing the angles using a compass, and then we'll be learning about the perpendicular bisector. How do you draw a perpendicular bisector of a line? And then we'll solve some questions related to it. Okay, so this is the plan for today's session. I hope all of you are going to learn this part very well, and this topic, please do not leave this topic at any cost. Each and every portion of this topic, please go through it. First and foremost, one direct 4-mark question will come from this topic, and that is not going to be very difficult. Easy one. There you cannot make this topic very complex, right? So one easy 4-mark question you will get definitely from this, and if you are lucky, one 2-mark question as well. So the marks varies from 4 to 6 marks for this topic. Okay, so a very easy topic, and this is one of those questions which will be there in the 4-mark question, so that you can be very sure that out of those large questions, one question is done for sure. Got it? So the large questions are comparatively easy because one question of statistics, one question of linear equation into variable, all those will definitely be there. So please do not forget to prepare those part, right? So let us start the class, and before I start the class, please don't forget to like this video and share the video with your friends who are still not aware about Vedantu. And what do I say? If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Got it? So let us start the class. तो बेटा देखो भाई, फर्स्ट थिंग इफ आई टॉक अबाउट दिस क्लास, सो द फर्स्ट पार्ट इज कंस्ट्रक्शन में व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू that using the help of your geometry box, that means mostly your pencil, protractor, scale and compass, these are the 4 things which we are going to use, and using them we'll be constructing first the angles. We'll be drawing angle bisector for any angle, and then perpendicular bisector, right? So let us start with the construction of the bisector of given angle. How do you construct the bisector of a given angle? Okay, so what we will do here first, bhai dekho bhai, first thing, suppose if I have told you to draw any angle you want, so you have drawn some angle like this. This is one angle which you have drawn. Okay, now in this angle you need to find out, you need to draw the angle bisector. What you need to do? You need to draw the angle bisector of this angle. What is the meaning of angle bisector, beta? What is the meaning of angle bisector? So bisector of a given angle or an angle bisector is a line dividing an angle in 2 equal parts, right? For example, if you have an angle of 60 degree, so if I draw a line at an angle of 30 degree over here, so if it divides it into 2 equal parts, 30 degree and 30 degree, then this will be called the angle bisector. This will be called the angle bisector. So the line which divides the angle in 2 equal parts, that will be the angle bisector. So how do I draw angle bisector of any angle, acute or obtuse, anyone, right? So for that, what you need to do, you need to take your compass. Okay, take your compass, keep the tip of the compass at this point, keep the tip of the compass at the vertex, okay, and draw one cut over this triangle, something like this. One cut over this triangle, intersecting both the arms, Got it? This is how you will make one. This is how you will make one arc intersecting both the arms. Now put the tip of the compass over here, okay, and make one cut that will cut somewhere over here. Then keep the tip of the compass. They go first place. You have put the tip of the compass over here. You have made this one cut. Okay, you have put tip of the compass over here. You have made one cut. Then keep the tip of the compass over here, make another cut wherever you see that both the points are intersecting. join that point with the vertex of that angle. So this will be, the red line will be your angle bisector. This red line will be your angle bisector. Very simple step, right? What? First, keep the tip of the compass at the vertex, make one arc. That arc will be intersecting both the arms of the angle. Then keep the tip of the compass at both the intersection points of that arc with the arm. Make one cut over here, keep the tip of the compass over here, make another cut. Then through this, join this line, the vertex with this intersection point, join the vertex with the intersection point and extend it. So this red line will be your angle bisector. This red line will be your angle bisector. Even if they give you, suppose, any obtuse angle, if any obtuse angle is given to you as well, suppose if I give you any obtuse angle like this, so in this case also same way you will be drawing it. First, keep the tip of the compass at the vertex and make one arc. Okay, now keep the tip of the compass over here. By here you can adjust the length. Okay, one arc you have made. Now the next two cuts must be made with the same compass length, but you can increase it before making it. So suppose if I increase it, they have first cut is somewhere over here, then I keep the tip of the compass, keeping the compass length same. Now whatever first arc you have made, keeping the compass length same, make the second arc, draw the line through the intersection point joining the vertex. So that will be your angle bisector. This will be your angle bisector. Got it? So this is how you draw the angle bisector of any angle. Any angle, this is how we can draw the angle bisector. Now the second point comes is drawing the angle of 60 degree. And this angle of 60 degree we are not drawing using the protractor or something. No. We are drawing it using compass. Using compass. Okay, beta? So suppose, let us say I have drawn this one line over here. One line over here. Now what you'll do, keep the tip of the compass at this point, at this one end of this line, okay, and draw one semicircle or more than that, whatever you like, something like this. Correct? Something like this figure you have to draw. Okay, since I cannot draw a semicircle over here, so I have drawn this full and I am erasing the remaining part. Okay, so in this part I will tell you how to draw the angles of 60 degree, 120 degree and 180 degree. So using the compass, देखो भाई, see whatever compass length you have opened to make this arc, keeping the compass length same, keep the tip of the compass at the intersection point of this arc and the line. Keep the tip of the compass, keeping the compass length same, make the first cut. Wherever it will intersect this line, this is going to be your angle of 60 degree. This is going to be your angle of 60 degree. Okay? Now, keeping the compass length same, whatever arc we have made, whatever first cut, keeping the compass length same, if I now keep the tip of the compass over here and make another cut, which is somewhere over here, so this intersection point, again one more 60 degree, so from 60, if I move 60 degree ahead, I will get the next 60 plus 60 will become 120 degree. So this will be your angle of 120 degree. And then for 180 degree, again the same method, keep the tip of the compass over here, make one more cut, wherever it is intersecting, join this line through this point. So this will be your angle of 180 degrees. Okay, this will be your angle of 180 degrees. So we have got 60, 120, 180. Got it? We have got 60, 120, 180. Again, let me repeat this part. First, draw a line. At one end of that line, keep the tip of the compass and make one arc. Okay, keeping the compass length same, keep the tip of the compass at this first intersection point, make one cut, it will give you 60 degrees. If you keep the tip of the compass at this intersection point, make second cut, it will give you 120, make third cut, it will give you 180 degrees, right? So this is how you can get your 60 degree, 120 degree and 180 degree. Now, using this knowledge and the knowledge of angle bisector, we can draw many other angles. We can draw many other angles, and mostly we will say, if I will say, mostly we can draw all those angles which are a multiple of 15 degree. 15 degree, okay, which are a multiple of 15 degrees. So how do you draw all those angles? How do you draw all those angles? So let us understand this part. Okay, so beta, suppose by first thing, let's first start with drawing your this angle over here. As you all know this part, and if I take this semicircle over here, this semicircle, if I draw, I know my first intersection point. If I keep the tip of the compass over here, first intersection point will be 60 degree, second intersection point will be 120 degree, third intersection point will be 180 degree, right? Just now I have told this. So this is my 60 degree, this is 120 degree, this is 180 degrees. Okay, so at the starting this is 0 degree, this is 60 degrees, this is 120 degrees, and this is 180 degrees. These four angles we have drawn using the help of a compass. Now I have the knowledge of angle bisector, right? So if I keep the tip of the compass over here, if I keep the tip of the compass over here and make one cut, and keep the tip of the compass over here and make another cut, in that case I will get one angle which is between 60 and 0, and between 60 and 0 you have an angle of 30 degree. So this is going to be your angle of 30 degree, right? So this is how you can draw 30 degree using the help of a compass. Now between 60 and 120, between 60 and 120, if I make one cut, so 60 somewhere over here, 120 somewhere over here, so through this if I draw a line, so between 60 and 20 I will be getting my 90 degrees, and between 120 and 180 if I will draw, so between 120 and 180 again do the same thing, keep the tip of the compass over here, make one cut, keep the tip of the compass over here, make another cut, the line through this between 120 and 180 we will be getting our angle of 150 degrees. So these are the different angles we have formed. Now again I can draw the angle bisectors for them. Okay, so between 30 and 0 degree, if I draw the angle bisector, so keep the tip of the compass over here, make one cut, keep the tip of the compass over here, make another cut, so the line passing through this will be the angle bisector of 30 and 0, so it is going to be 15 degrees. Similarly between 30 and 60, so keep the tip of the compass at 30, make one cut, keep here at 60, make another cut, join this part over here, between 60 and 30 you will be getting 45 degrees, right? Between 60 and 90 degree if I'll do same thing, keep the tip of the compass at 90, make one cut, another cut, draw the line through this, you will get your between 60 and 90, which angle do you have? You have 75 degrees. Then between 90 and 120, so make one cut over here, another cut over here, the line joining through this will be 105 degrees, right? 120 on this arc is over here, 150 on this arc is over here, so keep the compass at this 150 part, make one cut, keep the compass at 120, make another cut, the line joining through this will be between the 120 and 150, which is equal to what? 135 degrees. Then keep the compass at 150, make one cut, at 180 make another cut, Okay, join them. So this will be your another angle which will be equal to 165 degrees. So this is how this beautiful figure you will be getting, and we can draw these different angles with the angle bisector. Now you can go further in detail. For example, if you go between 0 and 15 degree, if you draw the angle bisector, you will get 7.5. Between 30 and 15 you will get 22.5. So this can again further be done again and again and again. But these are the more important parts. Now, for example, these angles, some of the angles can be drawn in a different way as well. For example, 45, here we have drawn by drawing the angle bisect between 60 and 30. Between 60 and 30, you are getting 45. Also, 45 will be between 90 and 0 as well. So, if I have an angle of 90 degrees, suppose if I have one angle of 90 degree I have drawn. This is my semicircle, arc, this and this, suppose. So this is the angle, suppose of 90 degree I have drawn. Now to get the value of 45 degree, I can do one thing na yaar. By keep the compass over here, make one cut, keep the compass over here, make another cut. Through this, so between 0 and 90 will definitely lie 45 degree, right? So remember, you have 60, 120, 180 and 0 degree. After that, which angle you need to get? You need to think about the angle bisector. The rest all is only using the concept of angle bisectors, right? So this is there in the drawing of the basic angles. This is there in the drawing of the basic angles. Okay. After that, the next step is your drawing of the perpendicular bisector. Now this is a very important part. After angle, this is also a very important part, drawing the angle, drawing the perpendicular bisector. So first understand what is the meaning of perpendicular bisector. So if I have a line, suppose AB of 10 centimeter, AB of 10 centimeter. Now on this line AB, I can draw infinite perpendiculars, right? But perpendicular bisector is that line which is perpendicular to AB, as well as dividing AB in two equal parts, If I shift a line bit over there, then it will not be dividing in two equal parts. So this line perpendicular bisector is perpendicular to AB, as well as it is dividing AB in two equal parts, right? This is called your perpendicular bisector. Now let us understand how do we draw the perpendicular bisector of any line. For example, I have given you a line, let us say of length 10 centimeter. So draw it using the help of a scale of 10 centimeter. After that, what you are going to do, you are going to take your compass, keep the tip of the compass over here, okay, and you are going to make two cuts. One at the up, one at the bottom. Keep the tip of the compass over here. Open the compass more than half of the length. And make two cuts, one up and one down. So let me show you something like this. Okay, I'm just showing it so that you can understand the meaning what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, something like this. Two big cuts you need to draw. One cut at the up, one cut down. Now again, whatever compass length you have opened, do not change that compass length. Now keep the tip of the compass over here. Whatever compass length, with that you have make these two cuts up and down. Keeping the compass length same, again make two cuts of the same size. This is just I'm showing you so that we'll get some good figure, not accurate but some near to accurate figures will get. Okay, you have drawn this. Wherever the first and the second intersection points are meeting, just join them using a straight line. Both the intersection point, join them using a straight line. So when we join them, you will find out that this line, this green line, is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Got it? So what are the steps? Open the compass, keep the tip of the compass at point A, open it more than half, because if you will not open it more than half, they will not intersect. So open it more than half of the length of the line AB, make one cut up, one cut down. Keeping the compass length same, now keep tip of the compass at B, one cut up, one cut down, join both the intersection points, you will get the perpendicular bisector of this line AB. You will get the perpendicular bisector of this line AB. ठीक है बेटा? So these are the constructions involved in this question. So chalo, let's look at some of the questions. So beta, first question is draw a line segment AB which is 5.6 centimeter and draw its perpendicular bisector. So just similar to the previous question which we have done. First draw perpendicular bisector of line AB 5.6 centimeter. Open the compass more than half length, one cut up, one cut down. Keeping the compass length same, keep it the tip of the compass at now at B, one cut up, one cut down, join them, you will get the perpendicular bisector. Earlier, since length of AB was 5.6, so now this perpendicular bisector will divide it into two equal parts. Both the parts length is going to be 2.8 centimeter and 2.8 centimeter. Do measure this to get to know how much accurate diagram you have drawn. Okay. Also, one important hint or one important advice I would like to give you all: whenever you are constructing, whenever you are doing the construction, always use a sharp pencil and very light-handed, draw very light-handedly, so that the intersection points are quite visible. Okay. If I suppose, if I use two thick lines like this, so you can see intersection point is quite big. Okay, intersection point is quite big. I can sometimes join like this, both are looking at the intersection point only. But if I use a sharp pencil, this and this, so I can clearly see, okay, this is my intersection point. Got it? So don't use a blunt pencil, always use a sharp pencil whenever you are doing any question of the construction part. Okay? Now, let's move ahead. But before I move ahead, let me tell you one thing, that whatever problems you were facing till now, you will not be facing those problems at Vedantu, because all the doubts will be taken care of by a dedicated teacher. Your notes will be provided with each and every class, assignments also after every class, tests will be taken in a regular interval of time, competitive examinations like NTSE, KVPY, no need to go anywhere else, everything will be done at Vedantu schedule. That is, if you miss your class because of some reason, no need to panic. Okay, you can always watch the recording of that class and feel like you have not missed out on anything, which is not available in any school or any coaching wherever you are going. Because if you miss your class, you need to follow behind the teacher, and that too teacher will not be getting that much time to explain that back. He cannot wait for the whole class and explain it to you. So there you find that difficulty, but here at Vedantu that problem will be solved. Choice of language, that is Hindi or English, whatever you prefer. Other than that, you will get unlimited live classes. All micro and crash courses will be available free of cost to you. Performance reports will be shared with you so that you will be able to track your progress and personalize attention to each and every student. Okay, chalo. Now let's go for the next question. Next question is, draw an angle of 80 degrees with the help of a protractor and bisect it. Measure each part of the bisected angle. So for example, suppose how do you draw using protractor? So draw a line something like this. Okay, keep the tip of the compass over here, protractor over here, measure where is 80 degree, wherever you find 80 degree, so 80 degree will be somewhere like this, something like this. No, it is also very less than 80 degree, something like this. 80 degree will be there, this something around 80 degree. Now we need to draw what? We need to find out angle and bisect it. So we need to draw the angle bisector, correct? So what I'll do now, I will keep the tip of the compass at this point and make one cut. Okay sir, this one cut I have made with the help of a compass. Now keep the tip of the compass at this intersection point. You can now at this step you can open the compass length if required. So one cut will be over here, keep the tip of the compass over here, another cut will be over here. So join this through the intersection point, this will be your angle bisector. And what will be the measurement? So measurement for this one will be 40 degree. This also will be 40 degree because total was 80 degree. Because total was 80 degree. ठीक है बेटा? This is how you will be able to draw it. Next question, construct an angle of 75 degree using ruler and compass. Now, think, where was 75 degree? Yeah, 75 degree, if you remember, in the table of 15 is between 15 fours are 60 and 15 six are 90. Between 60 and 90 is your 75 degree. Correct? So I need to draw 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, sir. So first, let us draw this line. Okay, make one arc with the compass. We have made this arc with the compass. Okay, the first cut will be equal to 60 degree. The second cut will be equal to 120 degree. And the angle bisector of 60 and 120. So keep the tip of the compass over here. One cut over here. Keep the tip of compass over here. Another cut over there. So this angle will be 90 degree, okay, and this angle will be 60 degree. So we have 60 degree and here we have 90 degree. Now I know between 60 and 90, if I draw angle bisector, I will get 75 degrees. So draw the angle bisector between them. So keep the tip of the compass over here, make one cut, keep the tip of the compass over here, make another cut, draw the line going through the intersection point. So this angle will be equal to 75 degrees. This much angle will be equal to 75 degrees. So this is how you can draw an angle of 75 degree without using protractor, only using the compass and a ruler. Ruler means scale, right? This is how you can draw this part. Okay, let's go for the next question. Construct an angle of 22.5 degree using ruler and compass. Now, here many of you might feel ki, sir, how do I draw 22.5 degree? You have not taught us, right? So here you need to focus this thing that 22.5 degrees, if I do the double of it, it is equal to 45 degrees. So now you got to know that if I draw the angle bisector of 45 degree, I will get the 22.5 degree, correct? So we will first draw the 45 degree angle. So first thing, draw a line, okay, keeping the tip of the compass over here, make one arc of some significant length. Okay, this is one arc you have made. Okay, now I can say कि sir 45 degree I can get by drawing the angle bisector of 90 degree, है ना? So keep the tip of the compass over here, keeping the compass length same. When you are drawing angles, don't change the compass length. First cut over here, second cut over here, then this is 60, this is 120. From 60, one cut here at the top, from 120, another cut here at the top. Draw the line through this intersection point, you will get your angle of 90 degree. Now draw the angle bisector of this 90 degree. Okay, so angle bisector of this 90 degree, if I draw, keep the tip of the compass over here. When you are drawing angle bisector, that time you can change the compass length. Okay, so first cut will be somewhere over here, keeping the tip of the compass at 0 degree. Second cut will be somewhere over here. Draw a line through this intersection point, you will get your angle of 45 degree. So this is going to be your angle of 45 degree. Now let us further bisect this angle of 45 degree. So keep the tip of the compass over here, make one cut, keep the tip of the compass over here, make another cut, join that with the part over here, you got your final angle, which is 22.5 degrees. So this angle will be equal to 22.5 degrees, right? So this is how I can draw one angle, the angle of 22.5 degree using only ruler and compass. Okay beta, chalo. Now let's understand the construction of an equilateral triangle. Now equilateral triangle is a very easy topic to construct. Why? Why? Some geometry knowledge beta if you have. You know that in an equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal and all the angles are 60 degrees. Right? We know this thing. So they are saying construct an equilateral triangle given its side is 6 centimeter and justify the construction. So beta, what I'll do? First draw the base of side 6 centimeter. Let us say this is your 6 centimeter. Then what I will do? On both the vertices I have an angle of 60 degrees. So here draw an angle of 60 degree. Here draw an angle of 60 degree. The first cut is going to be 60 degrees, so somewhere over here. So this will be my angle of 60 degree through this vertex. Okay, this is how much? 60 degrees, right? Then same way draw an angle of 60 degree from here as well. Draw an angle of 60 degree from here as well on this vertex as well. So if I draw one arc, something like this. Okay, keep the tip of the compass over here, keeping the compass length same. The other cut if you will make over here, this will go through the 60 degree, so join through this also. This is also 60 degrees and this we have drawn as 6 centimeter, right? Now wherever these two lines are intersecting, that will complete my triangle. So if I will say, suppose if it is A, B and C, so I can say ABC, triangle ABC is the required triangle. Triangle ABC is the required triangle. This is how you can easily draw a equilateral triangle, because we know all the three angles are equal to 60 degrees, right? The intersection point of both the lines gave me the vertex A. Okay, this is how you will draw this equilateral triangle. Now let's move ahead. By next part में देखो, construct an equilateral triangle each of whose altitude measure 5.4 centimeter. Okay, so remember beta, equilateral triangle ना, equilateral triangle is a regular shape in which everything is equal. All the sides are equal, all the angles are equal. If you draw the medians on all the three sides, all the medians will be equal, all the angle bisectors will be equal, all the perpendicular bisector, all the perpendiculars, altitudes will be equal. Everything is going to be equal on that. Everything is going to be equal. So just let us understand what this kind of triangle will look like. Suppose if I have an equilateral triangle, suppose if I have an equilateral triangle in which I have drawn one altitude. Suppose this is the altitude I have drawn. They are saying each of whose altitude is 5.4 centimeter. Every altitude is 5.4 centimeter. Let me talk about only one altitude. Correct. So beta, I know this angle is 60 degree. This angle is also 60 degree. These two angles are 90. So by angle sum property, suppose if it is A, B, C and altitude is D. So the triangle BAD, this is 90, this is 60. So this angle will be equal to 30 degree. And this is 60, this is 90. So this angle will also be equal to 30 degrees. Right? We know both the sides it is going to be 30 degrees, 30 degrees. So this part I am going to use for construction. But I don't know what is the side of this equilateral triangle. So first draw a side. थोड़ी सी लंबी side, draw some side like this. Okay. And at the middle, draw one perpendicular, one angle of 90 degree. Draw an angle of 90 degree. Okay sir, let us draw an angle of 90 degree somewhere over here in the middle. Okay, I have kept the tip of my compass somewhere over here. Let's say this is my point O. Okay, so if I keep the tip of the compass over here, the first cut is going to be 60. The second cut is going to be 120, and if I draw one more intersection point at the top, the bisector of these two, it will be equal to 90 degree. So this will be my altitude to this line. Correct? Now they have given the length of the altitude is 5.4 centimeter. Take a scale, open the compass to a length of 5.4 centimeter. Open the compass to a length of 5.4 centimeter and make one cut. Let us say 5.4 centimeter is somewhere over here. Here. So this is the vertex A, this is the vertex D. देखो ये AD we have got of 5.4 centimeter. Now my work is to get B and C. I know this line AB is making an angle of 30 degree with AD. Is making an angle of 30 degree with AD. So what we are going to do at A, let us draw one angle of 30 degree on both the sides. On both the sides, let us draw an angle of 30 degree on both the sides. Okay, so let me just erase this part. So if I keep the tip of the compass over here, keeping the length same, the first cut will be 60 degree, and for 60 degree, if I draw the angle bisector, one cut over here, other cut over here, from here, this is the first cut, from keeping over here, this is the first second cut. And similarly, this from here to here, if I'll go on this side, this is going to be 60 degree, right? And then if I draw the angle bisector over here, so from this part, this will be your first cut. From this point, this will be your second cut. So this will be 30 degree. I have got both the angles of 30 degree, right? So from A through A, draw this angle of 30 degree. And through A, draw this angle of 30 degree as well. Got it? So now beta, you know by construction, देखो यार, we know by construction, this angle is 30 degree, this angle is 30 degree, so angle A is completely 60 degree. This angle is 90, so automatically this will become 60. Angle sum property, if it is 30, this is 90, this will automatically become 60. So you can clearly see I have got one triangle with all the three angles equilateral, with all the three angles equal to 60 degree. So this is my required triangle A, B, C. This is my required triangle A, B, C. Okay, so if you want, you can, after doing this construction A, B, C, you can make it little bit like this. Okay, so this will be your triangle ABC, which was the required triangle. Got it? A very important question, amazing question, very good question, right? So do practice this question as well. This will be the toughest question from this part for construction of an equilateral triangle or drawing the angles, all that. ठीक है बेटा? So this is all in today's class. Now as I was telling you earlier that beta, you can register for Vedantu subscription. In the description, the link for the subscription is given in the description box. Also, it is the pinned comment in the video. Okay, there if you apply the coupon code GPE Pro, you will get 20% off. And if you think that why you should choose Vedantu, the result speaks for itself. Vedantu students have got top ranks in IIT JEE examinations. 5 students in top 500, 11 in top 1000, 44 in top 2000, 121 in top 5000, 253 in top 10,000. That too by sitting at the comfort of their home. No need for wasting time to go outside. Nothing was there. Okay, so these are the brilliant students who have achieved their dream of getting into IITs. You can also be here. Just join the Vedantu subscription courses. The link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. Don't forget to apply the coupon code GPE Pro. So as soon as you will click on that link, it will take you to a page. Select your grade 9 CBSE 2021 and then on get subscription. After that, you will have an option to choose for 1 month, 3 months or 6 months, right? You can choose for any number of months package, but the important thing is if you choose the package for more number of months, your price per month is going to be less. So the package will become more value for money. Next thing, here in the amount payable, if you will see first this amount. In the coupon code, apply the coupon code GPE Pro. As soon as you will apply this coupon code, you will get instant 20% off. This is applicable for 1 month, this is applicable for 3 months, this is applicable for 6 months as well. Also, this price is not only for maths, no, it is for maths, physics, chemistry, biology, SST and English. All the major subjects will be covered under this course, and that too with your favorite amazing master teachers, right? So don't forget to subscribe to the Vedantu courses. Got it, beta? So this is all from my side in today's class. I hope all your doubts were cleared, and do practice this part, very important part, 4 marks question, free के questions you will get from this part, and this is a free question. Okay, you know how it can be solved very easily, so don't skip this chapter at any cost. Okay, this is the guaranteed marks from this chapter. Got it? So thank you so much, bachcho. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like this video, share the video with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon in the next class. Till then, bye bye, sayonara, khuda hafiz to all of you. Bye bye.